The Nordic region is vast, and it has a lot of different climate zones in it, and that used to dictate what people could grow, or it still does dictate what people can grow, but it used to also dictate what people could eat, locally before modern transportation. And that's something that, funnily enough, influences a lot how we choose to eat today. Even though we could have things imported and so on, we still, choose those things that people used to sustain themselves on growing on their homesteads, for example. So in a vast geographical area, you also have a lot of variation, naturally. Take wheat, for example. I mean, wheat grows in the south only, in South Sweden and Denmark, pretty much. That's where you'll find also most of the wheat-based breads traditionally. Up north, where I'm from, for example, wheat doesn't grow very well, and people grew barley instead. So the further north you get, the further away from the wheat, the flatter the breads, until you end up having flat breads right through, sort of halfway up through Sweden. What defines food culture is what can be grown or not, to a much, much larger extent than the protein bit. Because the large amount of protein that we put in our diet today as well from animals, it's a new thing. That's the last 50 years. No one used to eat that way that we do today. The average Swede consumes 2 times as much meat today as we did in the 50s. The average American, I think, is 3 times as much as you used to consume before the Second World War. If you look in a historical perspective, what defined what people cooked and ate at any given location, what they could grow in terms of vegetable-based nutrition. And today, obviously, this is not something that needs to apply, but it still does. You won't find someone in Skåne eating flatbreads for fika, even if they could very easily have a flatbread shipped from North Sweden or bake it themselves even. And you won't find many people in the north eating Danish rye bread either.